Hey, what's going on, fellas, ladies, anybody watching? You're watching, you know what television channel you're watching. Anyway, I'm here to tell you about the difference between Reggie and DRO from my perspective, and what's the difference is, and Pop Paranoia pretty much all the same thing. As far as rage, and I'm making comparisons, I'm gonna use analogies and shit like that. So I need you to follow with me of how I'm gonna actually speak about this. And this is kind of touching to me because I really want to really explain to people the difference between this, because it really goes with pop paranoia as well. Some people get that. Well, we all get pop paranoia, but I'm talking extreme pop paranoia when you get panic attacks, shit like that. So I'm going to explain to you. One thing I do is I always like to keep an ounce of Reggie around. I like an ounce of Reggie. But I would love to have an ounce of DRO, but it costs more. Now let me tell you something. Basically, Reggie and DRO, the differences between those two is like vodka, like cheap vodka and top shelf vodka. Now let me explain the differences right now. Cheap vodka gets you drunk, correct? High shelf vodka gets you drunk as well, correct? So some people will say, hey man, vodka's vodka. I don't believe that. Vodka is not fucking vodka, because if vodka was vodka, one wouldn't be on the bottom shelf and one wouldn't be at the top. Same thing with Reggie and DRO. Reggie wouldn't be so cheap for an ounce as opposed to DRO being this much for an ounce. You understand what I'm saying? Like I don't know where you get your ounces for, but I get mine for really cheap where I live, because I live in a certain state. It depends where you live, so I'm not going to name out prices and stuff like that. We're not here to talk drug deals. We're here to talk about the differences between things. So in other states, you know, I've seen ounces of Reggie go for very expensive mids, like mid-grade stuff. Like I got some high grade mid out here. It's like you can get that for really cheap, man. It's really reasonable. And I personally like high grade mid, but I prefer DRO. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, if you pay like what you pay for 20 for DRO will get you like, you know, a little baggy, something you can roll up a blunt with, maybe two if you can serve it. But if you want to roll up a fat one and share with your homies, that's it. That's one blunt. However you smoke at one bowl, couple of bowls, you know, fill up some bowls and just pass around, you'll be baked. But with Reggie, you know, you get more because it's not as good. The quality's not good. Also, when you drink cheap vodka, you get this drunk where you're just like, fuck you, I'll kick your ass, alright, fuck you know, you talk all that shit, then you can beat everybody up and you just talking shit, slurring. Now, if you drink top shelf vodka, if you ever drink top shelf vodka, or anything that's top shelf, you notice the drunk's a little bit different, right? You're not all mad. You kind of feel like you're floating in the clouds, you know? You're just happy. You're not mad at nobody. You're not drinking fucking cheap vodka and orange juice and you want to scream at your fucking kids or whatever, scream at somebody, your wife, or your wife wants to scream at her husband for no fucking reason at all. But why is this legal? We'll never know. Anyway, back to subject at hand. Back to the topic at hand, rather. Excuse me. Basically, and those are the differences. So basically, with Reggie, I feel like sometimes you get that kind of weird drunk kind of high in a way. Like you get really baked. Your eyes tend to get more chinky and low, my opinion. And sometimes you can get like really paranoid on like high mid-grade shit. I smoked some shit the other day. I don't really get panic attacks like I used to. I don't get them anymore. Plus I have, if I ever do have them, like one day I had it at work, you know, during lunch break or whatever, you know. We wanted to get a little, you know, get something in, you know, complete the rest of the day. We had a long shift. And I shouldn't have did that because we went in there, we had a fat blunt. First of all, I don't like to smoke blunts. I like to smoke pipes out of a bowl rather, not a crack pipe, but out of a bowl. We had the blunt was like that fat. It was a fat blunt, man. He put a lot in there. And we were smoking in the car and driving in circles and just puffing a blunt, man. We smoked about like a little bit more than half of the blunt. I'm fucking faded. I'm like, yo, I don't need no more, so I'm good too. And I'm high as a kite, man. I'm fucking hearing things. Like the buzzer that went off in my office, it goes beep. It was loud. It sounds like a buzz horn. That shit tripped me out. I went in the bathroom and was like, please don't die, please don't die, please don't die. And then I had to snap myself out of it, like, yo, just snap out of it, yo, go back to work, go get there, the medicine's gonna kick in, it's gonna be okay, and just live, man. You just know that you're just tripping. That's Reggie for you. Reggie can do that to you sometimes, depending on who you get it from. I get my Reggie from legit people who don't ever give me that stress stuff. Cause Reggie ain't nothing but like basically fucked up weed that you try to make be something. Cause Reggie could be anything. You don't know what it is. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what you're really smoking. It could be some. It can be some kind of like some really high grade sativa or some high mid sativa that was meant to be some AK-47, but they messed it up. You know what I'm saying? Cause I got some Reggie that be green, man, really looking like light green. They be like this. You know what I'm saying? Really low price. Hard to find people like that. I had a homeboy that used to hook me up like that, man, but he's been acting phony, man. Like everybody else around this motherfucking state. Getting tired of this, you know what I'm saying? I might move somewhere else. I love this place, but geez, man, these people be acting real fucking brand new sometimes. Anyway, so I mean, those are basically my opinion of the differences, man. Like, and DRO doesn't get me like that. DRO keeps me floaty. You know, I'm happy. I don't get bad highs. Like, you'll see some shit that be purple. It has some purple hairs on it, maybe some blue hair. I had some stuff that was blue one time. It was like green. Green is blue. It was the best stuff I smoked since I've been out in the mountains. You understand what I'm saying? It's the best smoke that shit I smoked out in the mountains yet. I've had some of the best. I had some of the best stuff in the East Coast. People always be like, Cali. Look, I lived in Cali, man. Cali's got good stuff, but you gotta find the right person. I don't think all Cali shit is all that great. You gotta travel, man. You guys need to travel and really smoke. I smoked in so many different states, and I found some weed that's been better than Cali. I heard Pittsburgh got some good stuff. Shit, man. Virginia, man, shit. Virginia has some good shit, man. I came across some great stuff out there. Great stuff in high school, man. I came across some loud shit. Ring bells. They be smoking like, ooh, what loud motherfucking shit. Just blowing clouds of smoke. And I smoked Colombian Gold. I done it all, man. I smoke high grade stuff, man. So and you don't trip out like that. The shit that makes you trip out is that Reggie, man. And when I was a kid, I never smoked Reggie ever. I never smoked it. I always smoked DRO. It was always DRO. Always. Never smoked anything other than DRO. I smoked the best shit ever when I was a kid. If my homeboys are watching this, they'll be able to. I'm telling you, we smoked the best stuff ever. Hey, whatever you want, we smoked it, man. And it's just a better high, man. It makes you laugh better. You don't really get no panic, man. There's no paranoia. You get paranoid, that's gonna happen. No, you might think the cops are coming, or you hear some noise, you run to the door, and no one's at the door. That's natural. That's a symptom of marijuana. That's a no-brainer. But when you start getting scared to the point that you think you're gonna die and your heart starts pounding, that's that Reggie right there, man. So be careful with Reggie is all I'm saying. So it's like low shelf liquor, and then you got your high shelf, you know what I'm saying, top shelf stuff. Compare it like that. That's my comparison. Hopefully you can get over your panic if you are having some. Just don't really mess with certain Reggie, man. If you know someone, I know people, man. So you got to find the right person. And sometimes don't think that smoking alone can also make you paranoid as well. So you should get out and, I know you can get embarrassed about panic attack, but it's good to talk to somebody too when you got someone around that's really cool. And they make you feel like everything's okay. He, she make you feel like everything's okay, man. They might understand you. Anyway, I'm going to sign out, yo. If you like my videos, though, man, definitely like and subscribe, man. I got plenty of helpful tips like this, and I'm going to put out as much as I can. And, of course, you can check out my channel for all other stuff, because this is a television channel for me. JBall2K TV, baby. We signing out. Y'all have a good one. Stay high.